to play a game, and I'm like, I should probably spend time with my friends. I can wait eating a bit. And then he's like, I had to leave, and I'm like, oh, okay, yay. Right, this secretly worked out well. And he's like, now I'm back.
You just have to wait, what, 15 more minutes, John?
Yeah, 15 more minutes, probably.
All right, all right, all right.
Do you want me to create the room?
Yeah, create the room.
Okay. Let's see. There we go. All right, it should be made. It's loading in right now. The stream is back up. Don't want to miss any of this good content while your mom comes in. That's like, you know what that reminds me of? It's Howard Wolowitz from The Big Bang Theory. It's like,
Sorry,
Mom!
what's the password?
I think it's 123 this time.
Okay. Mom, where are my pizza rolls? I asked for them like 10 minutes ago.
It's like, are you having fun with your friends? Are you being nice, Mom? You said you
You're
couldn't hear
trying to
me.
She said that once to reassure me, and then it's like I knew that wasn't true, so I've just been teasing her about it.
Christian, you need to get
All
some
right.
soundproofing panels for your room.
All right. None of these passwords are working, John.
It should just be
Johnny
one, two,
boy.
three.
It wasn't 123. It wasn't 321. It wasn't 1234.
How do I see what it is?
And it wasn't 4321. It could have just been Christian is the best. I might have still misspelled it, but at least I would have felt better.
How do I see mine?
All right. I'm gonna hit the restroom real quick while you look that up.
How do I tell what the password is? Radio server. Nope, not there. It's literally 123.
You had caps lock on or something? I don't know.
I don't know, just 123.
John, how do you think this whole Iran thing's going to pan out?
I think Trump's gonna win.
I think that too. I'm
I
just
think,
wondering.
yeah. So this is how I've been thinking about the whole Trump stuff. Okay, and I think a lot of people don't get this. Trump is operating in a different cultural mindset than modern America. So, Iran, Middle East, they're all honor shame type countries, right? Their culture is all
Right.
about shame, it's all about honor, and it's all about how they appear to the world.
Yeah.
Trump is 82 from New York. The Christian, the password's 123, just the numbers 123. Yep. And so
I swear I typed it more than once.
that's probably why it was wrong.
Okay, haha, very funny. Wow, you're so clever.
But okay, but I think so. Trump operates. He's from the '80s, or he's 80 years old. He's from New York. Like Trump operates in an honor shame type culture. Like his mindset is honor shame, and that's why he's so much like against certain people and they dishonor him. Like he's so against Tucker Carlson right now. He's so against Candace Owens, Megyn Kelly, like because they've really shamed him and like
It's
talked
very
bad
like
about him.
mafia-esque, if we're going to put it in Western
Yeah,
terms.
mafia-esque. Like, what are you? He's like, what are you doing with my honor? Like, you're not respecting me. You're not honoring me. All those things. Flip.
Beep.
One pip to one pip. To roll off. And
Who has it this round?
you have it. It's round 2.
Give me the shield! Yay!
Okay. And then I will pick, because this is Duel of Fates, right? Disengage.
Yeah. Disengage and a green token. Or
I
you
will-
can't spend greens.
I will say you have to go with the Weequay pirates that are engaged with CAD first or last.
All right. Do your guys have charge?
They do.
All right.
These two Dodgers belong to CAD over here.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I think because Trump operates in an honor shame type culture, that he'll say things that are intentional to shame Iran. So, for example, when he first put out that first tweet about today an entire nation's going to die, I'm blowing up every bridge, I'm blowing up every power plant, like you're going to see a nation
Yeah.
eradicated today.
Right.
The
Yeah.
West freaked out, saying Trump's threatening genocide. He wasn't. Trump was,
Okay, no, stupid people freaked out. I want that
yes.
clarification made.
But culturally, like the West is like, what are you doing? Because the West
The
is
stupid
so
part of the West.
well, just in general, the culture is
No
so
one-
about like justice and guilt and innocence and truth, and that whatever you say is taken very literally. Whereas in an honor shame culture, nothing you say is taken literally, but it's taken as a figurative, like, oh, this is a big deal. This is really important to you that you're saying these things to us. And so Trump is speaking in a way that they understand of, if we don't come into alignment with what Trump wants, then he really will act and destroy us, as he's already killed 3 of our ayatollahs. We're on the 4th one, like XYZ, blah, blah, blah. The Weequay Pirates
us.
get a order, by the way, and you have to choose to go with him first or last.
Oh, they have to have the order?
Yeah, they get an order token.
I don't get my aim. All right. Gosh, what is best here? Man. Don't want to give you a free shot on Maul.
It's true.
And what is that actual melee? What is that dice pool like?
It's 7 black, 2 red, crit, pierce 1, impact, and ram.
Okay, so it's Ram.
Pierce, but you're immune pierce.
Yeah, I'm immune pierce. So it's just Ram. How many dice? 7 black and 2 red?
Yeah, 9 dice.
God, that's a pretty terrible dice pool. Does it surge?
It does in melee.
Do you have aims?
No aims currently.
God, that sucks so much.
I mean, you have demoralize and a couple other things you can do.
I mean, not really. I've got 5 health, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you go in there, you kill half the unit, you're pretty good, because then you don't have to worry about ram.
Yeah, but you're immune pierce too. Like, I just don't want Maul fighting.
They're not immune pierce.
Like, that's your. Yeah, in melee, they're immune pierce.
No, they're not.
Aren't they?
Nope.
Isn't it under hold the line?
Hold.
Part of
Just
that
surging
definition.
red. It just becomes surging.
Okay, well, if you're not immune pierce, that does make it a lot better.
Yeah. So I think with all the Iran stuff, I think people in the West are generally freaking out. But Trump is, I mean, you're already seeing the oil prices go back down. I saw 319 the other day and things like that.
Yeah.
I'm not
Straight
worried
as-
about oil. I think I'm just more worried about, like, can we create stability? Like, will
I
there be...
think
Will
so.
the strait stay open? Will Iran back down from all its crazy ideological
Well, I think what's
nonsense?
I think what's going to happen is Trump's going to have to do a regime change because he's in a bad spot either way.
Yeah.
And I think he needs to do a 1 week regime change where he's like, okay, we're just going to take everything out that's a government and we're going to replace it with a
My
modern
order
democracy.
token is broken. That's crazy.
And I think the reason, oh, you're lagging. We're lagging right now, Christian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, keep saying. But I think one of the reasons people are anti all that stuff right now is because they go, well, I don't want another Iraq-Iran war, right?
Yeah.
The problem is that was a 20-year war that started in the early 2000s where the internet was not a thing. And we have a world that's changed drastically in the Middle East with the advent of the internet being easily accessible. And like you saw all the protesters and the young people who are getting murdered for wearing hijab or not wearing their hijabs and like stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so I think there is a very real situation where it's like, we're not going to run into another 20-year war. We're going to have a modernized Iran who's going to be...
I mean, that's I mean, God. Okay, sure.
Well, I mean...
I don't think the internet is going to change the nature of occupation.
Well, it changes the nature of the
Or-
culture. Because the problem before in the past was that the
it-
culture was very...
Could change the nature of the culture.
I think it already has. Like the very fact that they had youth protests where young women... It was a trend where young women were throwing off their hijabs and
yeah,
wearing modern
but
clothes.
it's does it generate enough to actually like overthrow the government or something? And I'm not sure
Well, I
if
mean, they
we've seen
tried.
that.
And there's 60,000 young people were murdered in protests. Something ridiculous like that, which is like, that's crazy, first off. That there was that many young people who were willing to do that.
I'm going to tap force choke, kill a guy,
No.
and gosh, do I want a second dodge or do I want to?
Well, you've done one action so far?
Yeah. Okay, this is actually kind of a bad place to leave myself. I don't want to engage there. Same thing, like if you just withdraw off, then he just gets shot to pieces by the army, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to give myself at least some heavy cover, potentially.
Mm-hmm.
God, this just feels like a bad engagement. Why am I letting you force me into a bad engagement? I want to stay...
That's part
I
of the
just put him
game.
too far forward. I don't know, but I feel like you can force me to do things better than I can force you to do things. I'll take the game.
Okay, and swing.
So 6 black. Alright, and glad I took the aim.
5.
Alright, 3 and 2. Pierce 2.
Okay. 5 pierce 2. We lose 3. So we lose these 3 little men. Very nice. I say no.
That's... Alright.
And that's your action?
Move, aim, swing. Yeah, that was all 3.
Alright, we're going to go over here with Callus. And we're going to demoralize your weak ways. 1. He.
Demoralizes range 2.
It is. We're going to move.
Interesting.
And then we're going to speed 3 move again. And we're going to charge. Now this dice pool is massive. Okay. No aims, unfortunately, but we wanted to get in there before your bus blew us up.
Yeah. I honestly thought about just going for the type deck on the bus, but I had to protect them all somewhat.
Yeah. I mean, if you didn't do that, I'd be going with Brother, trying to get some damage on them all.
Yeah, I put him too far up the board.
Yeah, put you in a catch-22.
I
Okay.
put myself there.
Nah, I don't know about that.
I could have just like tucked him like behind, this pillar or something.
Yeah. And then I have, so this is Callus's gun, and then I have 5 black from the regular dudes, plus the marksman, and then 2 red from the heavy. Rolling.
Ouch.
And only hit for 5.
All right, well, I don't have a dodge, so.
Don't you have danger sense?
4. I don't think so. Do I?
No.
No. Danger sense is the pikes. All right, he's a heavy weapon. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, still have the heavy.
So then we snap in. And then we will make you immobilized. We're going to tap our little card, which give you immobilize 2.
Okay.
So you can't run away from us.
All right, pretty good.
Yeah. So I think the whole Iran thing, I think it's going to be fine. I think people panic because people panic. Back to you. And
The
I just...
Iron Man thing?
The Iran thing.
Iran.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not worried about it at all. People are going to panic because they're panicking. And people
One of
like
my
panic.
oh god, that's so weird.
And I think a lot of the church is like, it's the end of the world.
I mean, churches have been saying it's the end of the world literally
Yeah.
from the start, right?
Yeah.
Like that's not.
And I think there is like potential, but I think the Lord's giving us grace, especially with like the United States putting or rededicating itself to the Lord in this year, and I think the Lord might be giving some grace for giving us a little bit more time, and because just certain things haven't set up right. Like, yes, the world is turning against Israel, and that has to happen eventually, but
But it would have to include the U.S.
yes,
I'm guessing.
and I think there's a large portion of the U.S. that does not like Israel. They're at the lowest state they've ever been in approval in the United States in all of history. Like,
Yeah, I mean that's like it feels. If you like, look at the internet, it kind of feels like just a current fad sort of thing. I'm not sure I would really put
but I mean,
much.
it's the Tucker Carlson, the Candace Owens, like they're very anti-Israel. Then you have Nick Fuentes, not Nick Fuentes. Who's that other guy? That was famous. That's a young guy that was pretty anti-government of Israel.
I've seen a conspiracy theory floating that it was Mossad that took out Charlie Kirk because he was about to come out as very anti-Israel.
Oh,
Which I
yes.
don't believe one bit.
I know that Candace Owens exists.
I don't believe that one bit.
All right, I'm going to.
Partly
Do I
because
still
if you
have
listen to
their-
anything
yes.
that Charlie Kirk said for the last 2 years, he was not anti-Israel,
Yeah.
like at all. He was actually very pro-Israel and pro-Israeli government, and I don't know how anyone could say that with a straight face. Honestly,
Hold on, I gotta disappear for a minute.
I think I listen to a lot of Michael Knowles from the Daily Wire because he's a very strong Catholic, and he holds to his beliefs and his convictions very strongly, and it's not like just kind of a fad or he didn't just join the church. Like, he's been a strong Catholic since he had a radical salvation when he was 19 years old. Like, his heart, I think, truly belongs to the Lord, and so he is a very measured and like easy person to listen to. I don't agree with everything he says, obviously, but I do listen to him a lot, and he's talked about this, like the podcast wars and how ridiculous it is sometimes, and how saying anything negative against the podcast wars or against certain people like Candace Owens really isn't going to do anything. Like, if you call them out and call them evil, yeah, but that's you're the people who are listening to you probably aren't listening to Candace Owens, and if they are,
Right.
they've stopped because it's just ridiculous. And so I don't know. I think it's not worth deplatforming them, but also I think we're in a day and age where a vast majority of people will just believe whatever somebody says to them without looking it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's
the part that baffles me.
yeah. I mean, like, for me, like, even like recently, like, we've been talking about vaccines again.
Yeah.
And like, you go, okay, let's talk about vaccines. And our organization is talking about requiring all vaccines that Missouri requires for children to be part of the organization, unless you have an legitimate excuse. And I'm like, one, I don't think you can enforce that at all, especially in today's day and age. You can't enforce a vaccine mandate. But two, like, there's not a single vaccine out there that's had a double-blind placebo test, which you can go look at the stats. Like, you can go look and research and okay, the MMR vaccine. How long was that tested to see if it had neurological effects on children? Oh, only 5 days they followed people around? Wow. And who were their kids? Oh, they were already kids with mental illnesses and Down syndrome.
All of it's scary, man. It's
like terrifying.
It's wild. Yeah.
And I'm trying to like convince my wife, like, hey, like, just do some research into this. But she's been so ingrained by by the culture and her siblings who are just like, no, just do the vaccines, just do the vaccines. Like, you're a terrible parent if you don't do the vaccines. And it's like, no. Like, I don't think you're a terrible parent either way, but you should definitely do your research and decide. And then once you
Yeah.
start doing the research, you're like, I don't know if I want any vaccine. And I can look at my children and I can go, wow, my children don't have any allergies. My children are charting ahead on all intelligence levels versus children who do have vaccines.
Yeah.
Like, and my children just lived 2 years in Vietnam without getting a deadly disease
Right.
or contracting polio or anything like that. And it's like, And then you go and you look at like old television, like the Brady Bunch episode about the measles, when the kids got the measles and they're celebrating getting the measles because it means
Yeah.
they get to skip school and all they have is a fever and some red bumps. And it's
Yeah.
like, wow, why
All right,
are
I'm
we
back.
fear
Sorry about
mongering
that.
about measles? Like,
All right, so move, shoot,
so I don't know.
strike, invade. No. All right.
No, I do know.
I think
shouldn't say
I'm
I don't know.
going
I do know.
to-
I think the world, as Christian likes to point out, is dumber than you expect, just because
Yeah.
of averages.
Well, you think about like how dumb you think the average person is, and then realize half the people are by definition dumber. Although to be fair, when you're thinking about how dumb the world is, you're probably thinking about some of the dumber people. All right. I think
You gonna move?
so.
Move?
It's move, shoot, strike, and fade. Move is I think going to be my pattern.
Oh, you're gonna
so
overrun.
we'll shoot
brother.
him. Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah. Fire aware.
Can I overrun twice?
You
is
have,
that
if you have overrun 2,
I have overrun 2. I don't think.
you can, but I don't think you can get there because you can't place.
Yeah. All right. So just shooting the bike.
Yep. And you still get all your fun acts. So 4 for cover. Blocks 1. Just need to block 1 to survive.
It's white dice. Please don't do that to me.
Hey!
Oh.
He survives. What a champ. Woo woo. Punching Grogu worked.
All right.
Hey, this building has Thrawn on it. That's fun.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, right here.
That's cool.
Move with the striker
Yeah,
phase.
like I technically have the range, but then I'd have to pull up short.
Which would
so
mean you wouldn't
then
get
could
it.
I not do it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd have to get past you slightly.
Well, you have to get your movement tool to overlay it. And because
Yeah,
overrun
well,
is not
it's
a melee, you
not
can't do it.
necessarily the movement tool. It's like the object as it's going along the movement tool,
Right.
right?
Right. And because you would have to stop early, you can't do it.
All right, and then we will move again. Overrun. After it is resolved, the unit it moved through. Yeah, so you had to move through a unit.
Yeah.
And then the third move.
Yeah, because that would count because you're moving
I mean, we
through
might as
brother
well.
guy there. Yeah. Yep.
Might as well leave ourselves in scoring position.
Great move.
Too bad we cannot hide him. Oh wait, that's area terrain. Can we hide him behind that?
You can.
Are we taller? Yeah, we are.
Well, no, your silhouette's not.
I'm pretty sure the silhouette is. The
Oh.
silhouette on this thing is pretty tall. I think it's like it might be the same height or something. No, it is definitely. It's a bit taller. Yeah. It's really annoying that your bikes over there on the front can be hidden, and I cannot hide my bikes anywhere.
Well, they are the same. It's the same thing here. They should be the same silhouette. They're notch-based vehicles.
The way it's rotated means that like yours is completely blocking line of sight to yours. This one
that's what, I see what you're
still allowed it, right?
saying. Yeah,
So it's like sure they're the same height and stuff, but
yeah. Overrun attack.
oh wait, actually we didn't. Oh yeah, the actual overrun attack. I should do that. So that's a red and 2 whites.
Yep, and I don't get surging defense here because it's not melee. It doesn't matter.
All right. I have aims.
Okay.
All right, 1 hit.
1 hit. Come on, 50-50. And it failed.
Yay! All right, now it's only 4 dice. That's not too bad.
Not bad at all. Okay, I'm gonna go from the stack.
I'm so mad there are 2 bikes on 2 help.
We got a core. We got a core. We get to go with one of these guys. So we're gonna go with yellow squad. We're gonna move like this. And we're gonna shoot at that bike that's out there on his lonesome. No
Sure.
aims.
Oh, they are doing something to that poor blender.
So 8. Two crits, 3
Okay,
hits.
I'm calling hacks.
That's
What is
not
this?
hacks. 2 crits, 3 hits.
Two
So
crits,
3 for
3
cover.
hits.
Okay, you dodge 1.
Dodge 1, and then that leaves what?
3.
3? 4.
Yeah.
All right, only take 2.
Johnny Bear.
You ready?
We're about to be. Love you. I'm just recruiting you just in case. You don't really have to do a lot. Sorry.
So I don't need to go?
Well, I don't know. I just.
You have the
The
stroller.
public park. We're gonna wear the babies and push the.
John, go to the park with your wife.
Okay. I guess I can come if you really
It's
need
also
to.
just for like first time at this park. My first time doing it.
Okay.
Also a public park. Okay. Whoa.
Alright. Oh, another core. 21. It's got 1 wound left. It's tempting. Do I just try to kill off the act?
I mean, killing axe is good. You already have an act advantage. I went first, and you get another one. That's giving you like, yeah,
Yeah, I should probably just try to kill the act.
acts matter.
Alright, we'll do that. We'll move and shoot. Again, 8 white, crit 2. 5 crits? That's ridiculous.
Oh my gosh. Just 5 crits. Oh my
I mean,
god.
I'm pretty sure he's dead, but.
All right, hero roll.
Yeah,
Yeah, not even close.
I should have thrown out the other guys. Alright.
Yeah, right. Well, you didn't know you were gonna roll 5
Yeah,
crits
I
for crying
mean,
out loud,
yeah,
right?
I was expecting 2 hits. So,
All right. Sorry, are you done with them?
yeah, I'm done. I just had to move shoot.
Okay. Got the other ones. I think we will just rotate with
Okay.
1 action. Oh no, that's kind of terrible. Well, everything near me gained a sudden case of the dead. All right, so sorry. Let's rotate that all the way, all the way. So that was a move, and then so compulse, and then just another move, and then that doesn't really leave anything for us to shoot at. So maybe we compulse, or sorry, rotate, move. That would be 2 actions, and then move again. 3 actions, I guess.
I don't have
that's
anything else
reasonable.
that can really shoot at you.
Yeah, that's probably the best we can do this turn. It sets
Okay.
us up for scoring the point next turn.
Got an opportunity.
By the way, what is the secondary?
Sweeping clear.
Really forgot. Sweep and clear. Ah,
I guess I could score contest.
you missed the
I did
timing.
miss the timing. Shame. Okay, I'll go with.
It's a casual game.
Yeah,
You
well,
can take it if
I'll
you
go with
want it.
CAD and I'll try to get the enemy.
Oh, you'll just get yourself a different point.
I'll kill for the enemy. Okay, we'll go with CAD and we will aim, swing our electro gauntlets at you.
Yep, sure.
And we'll take our emergency transponders to give ourselves another dodge. because I have a feeling you're gonna just turn with the Weavos and blow me up. So 4 red.
Yeah, I'm about to say, do you actually want to swing at them?
We have an aim. Oh, sorry. It was 2 crits in
It
hit.
was 2 hits and a
Yeah,
crit.
so or 2 crits. I surge crit, so double.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2 crits, 2 hits.
2 crits, 2 hits. I don't think they have a dodge, so that's just 4 to the face.
Take 2.
All right, exactly enough.
And you get immobilized again.
No, I don't. I'm dead.
No, you have 3 guys. You have 1 more dude left.
Oh,
Yeah, my gauntlets aren't pierced, unfortunately.
I didn't see him.
You do take a suppression
Sorry, I
token,
took off the unit leader. I thought that was the whole unit, so I took the unit leader
and
off.
you get 3. No, you didn't take off the unit leader. He's still standing there.
I did. Yeah, John, look, that's clearly the unit
Oh.
leader.
Well, you're up
It looks like the other guy's the unit leader because Cad Bane's stuff is sitting
Yeah.
on him.
Well, you're up to 5 immobilized tokens, and you should have 2 suppression on you because the riots.
I mean,
That's
this
suppressive.
suppression isn't gonna matter.
I could panic you. All
Um,
right, but the kids are ready. I gotta go.
okay,
Yeah.
very convenient, John. See
I
ya.
always save the game.
How long will you be gone?
Probably 30, 45 minutes.
All right, have a nice day.
So this is middle of round 2.
Now, this is the real question, Sai. Do I go eat, or do I convince you to run around the island of Lamong?
Go eat.
Go eat, dude.